What's good, everybody? It's Zen. It's Zen again. It's very windy out. I'm gonna do my best to speak up, and I wanted to show you my jacket. I actually been wearing this jacket since high school. It's funny because I'm well into my 40s right now, and every once in a while I'll go to a store that I've been to a million times before, and they'll catch my jacket and be like, "Wait a minute, how old are you?" And I'm like, "Wait a minute, what do you mean? Wait a minute? You just sold me a beer last night." Like, but anyway, I've been rocking this jacket since high school, and that's my name. Canarsie high school I went to, Canarsie Chiefs. Although it just says Canarsie Chiefs volleyball, they did that because we had a boys and girls volleyball team, and it's probably easier for them to just order a bunch for everybody and not put boys or girls on the jacket. I'm pretty sure that's why they did that. And like, that was number 20. I was pretty good at it too, and I actually learned how to play volleyball at tryouts. But maybe one day I'll do a longer video about the benefits of playing sports. Don't mind if I look like I'm fidgeting. I'm using my bag as something to block the wind a little bit. I think it's working. I think it's mostly working. But one thing I appreciate, I was just thinking about the one thing sports taught me that I appreciate and utilize to this day is like how much falling is a part of the game, right? We tend to view falling as failing, and like Will Smith actually used to say something that said, fall forward, fall fast, fall early, fall forward. But it's about falling versus failing, right? We tend to think of falling as failing. And then we also tend to think as failing as the end all. And anybody who is into sports knows you do not have to have a perfect record to win a championship. It's not the end of the world to have lost a couple of the games, but you can still go on to be division champs. You can be national champs. You can go to the Olympics. You could be a player. You could be an NBA player who's never had a championship, but still somehow made the Olympic team, right? Life is funny that way, but I feel like some people have been, if any of you ever felt like underestimated. And I think a lot of people forget that I have this sports background. And I want to say I played basketball, volleyball, and softball. Basketball, volleyball, and softball. And all three of these sports, on many occasions, a lot of these sports, you might have to dive for the ball. You had to dive. I feel like volleyball especially taught me the art of falling. They taught you how to fall. I feel like my volleyball coach, no disrespect to all the other coaches, everyone was okay. But my volleyball coach was a real coach. Like, she was a real volleyball player. Like, and she taught us how to fall. Like, if you're gonna fall, you roll into it and pop back up again. And I was a really good digger, right? Like, literally diving for the ball in volleyball, we call that digging. And so, yeah, I just wanted to point that out there. Like, if you're thinking about putting your kids in sports, remember, it's not just about, it really isn't just about winning. It's about them learning how to play on a team. You learn how to, when to pass the ball, when to shoot the ball. You know how to play by the rules. You also know how to play the loophole if there's one, That might feel like cheating, but I don't know. I'm just saying. I appreciate the falling and the failure, and learning how to lose. Learning how to not be a sore loser. It definitely taught me that. And then, like I said, losing is not the end all. I enjoyed it so much. Actually, my volleyball team, we were division champs, I think 2 years. I think both years we were division champs. I think I have one division champ trophy for volleyball, one division champ trophy for basketball, and it was my softball team. We lost a lot of the games. we lost a lot of the games on that softball team, and I sure enough put that uniform right back on and came right to school in that wore the uniform to school that day with no problem. Cause I loved doing it. I loved having something to do after school. My coach liked me. Coaches usually like me because I was naturally athletic. And I actually am a good listener. So it's a thing. Some people are just these are the instructions, and then they go do whatever. I was actually good at following instructions, and so teachers and coaches did like me for that reason. Of course, I guess they would appreciate that. But I was a natural athlete. I could throw, I could run, I could catch. I played almost every position in softball, just because, like I said, we lost almost all the games anyway, and so the coach used to let me try the other positions. I even pitched. I think I pitched for a whole season. Well, me and like two other girls would rotate, but I was a pitcher for a little while. Pardon. Don't mind me. I'm just talking. I'm yapping just a little bit, just because I wanted to get some stuff off my mind. And I mean, and everything doesn't have to be about a reading. I understand, even on a tarot channel. I don't necessarily expect people to want to get readings from me before feeling like they've gotten to know me a little bit. So I figure I might as well actually share. Share different aspects of my life. I'm outside at a park right now, and I do a little sprinting every now and again. I can't run the miles and miles that I used to be able to, but I think I'm somewhat getting back there since I started working out. And I have been shuffling, so it's interesting because it's not what came out when I shuffled before I pushed play. But this is that card. This is that leaving the past in the past card. There's 8 of Cups. 8 is expansion. Cups is emotions, right? So it's not just about physically leaving. Before you physically leave a situation, a lot of times you mentally leave, you emotionally leave, you spiritually leave, even before you really get it, before you can physically leave. And so Spirit is like, maybe you can't physically leave your situation just yet, but you can start to heal from it. You can start. I believe in giving yourself closure. I'll tell you that much. I don't believe in waiting for somebody to give me closure. I give myself the closure. When I decide I'm done, I'm done. That's the closure. That's good enough for me. And what's crazy is the very next card. It's the second reading that this happened, where I pulled out one card, and then the next card was the 10 of Pentacles. And I'm a little bit nervous to even share this, to be honest, but because sometimes you got to keep your success secret, so maybe you want to keep it to yourself. But I at first was feeling like this is just money. Like money. Pentacles is money. 10 of Pentacles is the fulfillment card, so really it's not just about money. You can think of the 10 Pentacles as like 10 different things that you've been wishing for, right? Money, car, house, a wife, a family. But this is feeling, this pull is feeling more about tribe. I've been thinking about my tribe, and I think I even posted on here something like, where's my tribe? Because I'm getting better about just saying things out loud. I tend to keep things to myself. I tend to push things down, right? Hence this 8 of Cups. I tend to push things down while at the same time knowing I'm ready to move forward in my life. And so that's that reminder that Spirit is like, well, you need to begin to move forward emotionally, at least. There's some things I gotta let go of. And I'm working through it. When I'm out here walking, I be venting, I be talking to myself and venting and just getting it out, so that by the time I get upstairs, I'm chill again, right? But I'm feeling like this 10 of Pentacles is like tribe energy. I'm feeling like there's a gathering coming. Maybe there's an event or a gathering that you're gonna go to soon, where you meet like-minded individuals, or just, other artists. In my case, I'm a trans artist, so like maybe other trans people, maybe other trans artists people, maybe other tarot readers, which I'm reluctant. I'll admit I'm still a little reluctant to even meet other tarot readers, but I've been thinking about that too. It's a few people online that I've been following that I'm like, I think we would make good friends, and I'm, just coming out my shell and being less apprehensive in shooting my shot, even if it's just friends, like shooting my friend's shot. Because right after this one is this Pentacles, so like that's why I'm like, there might be some money coming. There's definitely some money coming, but I do feel like there's a gathering coming, and you'll be feeling like the Queen of Pentacles, right? You'll be feeling like the Queen, like I feel like you're taking better care, because we've been talking about taking care of our money. So you'll be, it's like when you take good care of your money and then you make a good investment and then you get a good return in the investment. I feel like this is why this card is coming after the Ten of Pentacles, because I feel like something good is going to come out of you investing in yourself, and then you're going to feel like, yeah, I'm really this Queen of Pentacles. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be, I feel like life is going to confirm for you that that your investments, that investing in yourself was good. And right after this is this Three of Pentacles, right? The Three of Pentacles, right? Like what I said about attracting the tribe, right? So taking better care of yourself, taking better care of your finances, investing in yourself, that tends to attract other people who also invest in themselves and take good care of their money. Like attracts like. Shoot. So I feel like some teamwork is coming through for you. You're manifesting, maybe you're manifesting a team, maybe you're manifesting a squad, maybe you'll be hiring a couple of people. That's definitely one of the first things I plan to do. If and when I come into a large lump sum of money, I definitely need to hire. I mean, at the very least, I think two of the first people you're supposed to hire when you get money is like a lawyer and accountant, something like that. I'm not the expert. I'm not the expert on this. I'm just saying, teamwork makes the dream work, right? Working hard at those pentacles. We see this. We see this card a lot, and so there's gonna be fruit. Whatever this team thing, right? I feel like you're gonna be putting yourself out there more, making some friends, maybe having, maybe attracting business partnerships. And I feel like this is the fruit. It's just the fruit. There's a lot of pentacles in this reading. I feel good about that, right? You're feeling good about these ideas. Remember I said about you investing in yourself. You're like, yeah, I'm the king of my wands. I mean, not wands. I'm the king of my swords. That's why I was like, you start, it's like you invest in yourself and you're able to buy that house, and now you're sitting in your home office. This is giving me, I'm sitting in my home office thinking up more good ideas. It's like, it's working. It's working. Man. That's interesting. It was just the Lovers. I don't know if this is about attraction, because the Emperor and the Lovers card come out at the same time. So maybe you'll be attracting an Emperor. Maybe you are an Emperor attracting a counterpart. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? So this could be literal love. This could also be you feeling integrated. You falling in love with yourself and feeling yourself. Falling more in love with yourself and feeling the pride of managing your life well, right? Because that's what we're all working on, getting our lives together. I know I am. I don't know about you. Working on getting my lives together. See, I mentioned wands earlier. The wand came out. Actually, Queen of Wands. They're like, did you say my name? Did you call me earlier? Right? And taking that to the action. This read is looking similar to the last couple reads we've been doing. That's okay. So that just says that we're on a similar track and we're still on that right track. Because those last couple reads was good news. It was more or less the same thing. And so I'm going to take some dragon cards. I'm going to pick some dragon cards. Whoa. Speaking of air sign, I know I'm an air sign. There's a lot of wind. And it was so cloudy. And now the sun is coming out. Now after I've done about almost 16 minutes of this. Oh, man. It was looking like it was gonna rain for a second. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, I think it's storming somewhere else. Royal Blue and Gold Dragon. I believe we saw this. Strengthens you to stand in your power with wisdom. Awaken to your own majesty. Wear your cloak of power with pride. Right? What I said about the Emperor card. Peacock yourself. Kind of what I said about if you're in the energy of feeling like I need to get myself out there, and maybe if you're single, you're feeling like I would like to attract someone, because I have a bad habit of staying to myself, right? I over isolate, I stay to myself. I'll be wearing the same clothes every day, acting like I don't have cuter outfits in the closet, you know what I'm saying? So Spirit is like, go ahead, put your good clothes on. Go put your favorite shirt on and go have a drink somewhere. Go meet up with some friends. Get out there. Wear your fancy cloak. That's what they mean. They don't mean invisibility cloak. That's not one of those kind of cloaks. But they're like, treat yourself like royalty. Maybe you feel like royalty. Maybe you are literally royalty. Maybe I'm talking to somebody who's actually royalty. I'm gonna take that win to be confirmation, right? But either way, it's okay to allow yourself to feel like royalty. Wear your gold jewelry. Wear your good jewelry this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Wear your expensive sweater this weekend. Go ahead. And then royal blue and gold. So that these are two colors that are associated with royalty. It says awaken you to your majesty. So they're just like, yo, you're a king, you're a queen, you're royalty, you're however you want to refer to yourself. And this is at the bottom of the deck. The Rainbow Dragon. Yes, there is a Rainbow Dragon. Brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust. Rediscover wisdom. Expect miracles. Accept opportunities. There's an airplane flying overhead. Let me say that again. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, accept opportunity. Rainbow Dragon brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. The leap of joy that opens new doors, right? That's what I mean. And so this weekend, I want to say, to make a long story short, Spirit is saying that you're on the right track, you're investing in yourself, and there will be a return on this investment that's right around the corner. And so it's okay to feel good about that now. And it's also okay to go in your closet, break out your good sweater, break out your fancy jacket. When's the last time you dressed up? Just for the sake of dressing up. When's the last time you went and got your hair did just because? Maybe you don't feel like getting your hair did and you can put on a cute hat. You know what I'm saying? Spirit is like, go ahead and not just feel yourself, but it's okay to let other people see you feeling yourself. Because if you love yourself, you know, because like attracts like, right? Not just feeling yourself, but you're feeling yourself because you're not just feeling yourself from a place of ego. You're feeling yourself from a place of having accomplished something. And I'm not just talking about material accomplishments, but maybe you overcame depression. Maybe you overcame a toxic relationship and you're in this starting over place, and the starting over is feeling good, right? Maybe you don't got that new job yet, but you're in a good mood today. You're feeling good when you're filling out that resume. It's okay. It's okay to let joy in now. You don't have to wait for the job, and you don't have to wait for the money. You don't have to wait for the new the new boo thing to come in to feel the joy. Feel the joy now. Why? Because like attracts like. You want people, if you want more people in your life who have been equally investing in their joy in themselves, right? And it's okay to let other people see you loving yourself. It's okay to let other people see your joy. Don't dim your light, is what Spirit is saying. Stop dimming your light. And I'm speaking out loud to myself because this is my habit too. I tend to downplay and I like being to myself. I be wearing the same sweats almost every day, to be honest with y'all. Fronting like I don't got better stuff in the closet. But every now and again, I feel like Spirit is giving me as a reminder. I went to the library the other day. I decided to put on something cute to go to the library just because. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself outside. Put your good sweater on. Put your fancy jacket on. Let people feel yourself. Let people see you're feeling yourself. Let people see your joy. Let people see your light. You know that song, This Little Light of Mine? I'm gonna let it shine. That song. Go ahead and let your light shine. All right now? All right, peace, y'all.